Well, I'm at Green Tree. Our church has been around the Rolla area. I think this year is 145 years that our church has been here for.
Wow, that's awesome.
But we recently changed our name from First Christian Church, and our senior minister Tim Cook, he's been there for 31 years. So literally since the day I've been born, he's been our senior minister there. But we are blessed with some good staff that I've known most of my life. People that have been there for. Most of them have been there for upwards of 5 years. We got a couple that are in like the double digits, like 11 years, and a couple that are knocking right on the door 10. So it's great. I think we've got about 7 ministers on staff altogether, which is really cool. We run 4 services on a Sunday morning, which the Lord's been just doing some good things through that, and we added that extra one this year. We run on a Sunday morning between 11 and 1,200 people. Which is great. We've got a lot of good programs that we do for children and a lot of stuff we do to outreach to the community. Trunk or Treat, we run an upward basketball program, which is very highly attended. But the cool thing from that is it's a multi-church thing that comes together. Mm-hmm. It's not just kids from our church. It's kids from, some of you guys are involved in it, coach basketball and stuff. So we do that. We do things like Trunk or Treat, Easter egg stuff, which is cool. So we really take seriously serving the community, which I think that's what we all do. All of our churches are geared into doing that and taking care of the lost people, in Rolla.
And you even answered texts at like 9:30 in the morning
about
the Easter
for
stuff.
other youth ministers.
Yeah, it was really neat. He sent me a picture of their thing. Kept asking him all these questions.
Yeah. He does love Jesus.
My wife said you were very smart.
Well, he's making up for it.
I had sent that picture to other people, so I just that'd be easy. But I love the church. Like I said, I grew up there, which is a really cool blessing. To be able to minister in the church that I grew up in and with the people that I grew up with. So that's really awesome. We've got kind of a purpose statement that's geared around like the whole tree because it's called Green Tree, like grounded biblically, growing together and giving back. I had to look it up on my phone because I didn't know. But it fit the whole tree scheme, so I wanted to take a look at it. But it's awesome. Really enjoy being there. Really love the people that are there. Good servant's heart in a lot of people. So once again, I think that, a lot of our churches are all in the same thing. We all have the same goal that we're running at here. Yeah. We're not competing against one another,
Unless we're racing.
And, unless we're racing, like Pinewood Derby or maybe go-karts or
dude, we should have Pinewood Derby. That would be cool.
We're doing it for a while.
That's right. That's right. But I enjoy getting to work with other churches on different things like the community cleanup and different programs that we do where we get together, not just the youth groups, but the churches get together and do stuff. So
that's awesome.
Really cool to see, especially living in Rolla, to see the churches working together.
Yeah.
Awesome. Which is really cool. So I've got a unique perspective, of seeing how things were when I was in high school to how they are now and stuff. So
we're a bunch of aliens here.
You are.
We're a little bit.
You are.
We've been about
I'd like to
the
see
same
all of
time
your green
period,
cards
though.
as well.
Yeah, we're all about the same age, aren't we?
True.
I'm 26. I'm a youngster.
Yeah. 35.
35. Rookie.
40. Wow.
Where are you?
31 years old.
You guys are young.
All right.
I should sit in the middle. Put the old guy in the middle so he doesn't fall over and break a hip.
Well, we had to support you.
Nick, tell us about your Hey, since Dalton and I kind of shared our youth mission statement for you guys have one of those?
Our youth group is called Fuel, Fuel Student Ministries, and we kind of say that we're trying to fill up empty lives. We run that based off of the passage of Scripture where Jesus is talking about living water. And he's the only thing that can fill us up. So we try to do that. We try to help kids know God and then make him known to other people as well.
That's good, man. Known like it.
So
it's awesome. I'm from Central Community Church of God. It was started years ago as First Church of God. It's part of the Church of God from Anderson, Indiana. Really basic Bible church. We believe that if you're a worshiper of Jesus and he's your Lord and Savior, that you're a member of our church.
Amen.
Our youth group is called Strange Youth. Our pastor's name is Dan Phillips. He's from Illinois. He's a really nice person.
We won't hold that against him.
He's a really nice person. Great preacher. Wonderful guy. Our church runs around 100 people per week. It's a really diverse crowd. A lot of old folks, a lot of young families, a lot of small children. Our youth group runs around 20 people, 15, 20 people. We have a lot of young Christians in our group, people who didn't grow up in church, people who aren't from our church, and we like to construct an atmosphere where anybody can come and feel welcome and be who they are.
Awesome.
And accept God and come to know Him at their own pace, and feel accepted and welcome. So that's what we do. Strange Youth, we want to be friends of God, but strangers to the world. It comes from the book of Colossians. And that's it.
Awesome.
Very cool. Our church.
Okay.
That would be me then, huh?
Middleman, old man.
Yep.
Yeah. I am the old man. Overall church, like I'm Salem Avenue, we are actually celebrating 50 years. We were a mission start from First Baptist. February 10th of this year was 50 years.
Actually, just found that out the other day.
See?
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's
so
cool.
We'll be celebrating 50 years, which is pretty cool. We are actually in an interim time right now as far as pastors go. We have 3 other part-time staff and a full-time custodian.
Awesome.
Along with me, who's full-time. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's where it's at, bro.
The custodian would
Keeps
say
me
we
from
have.
having to clean the church.
There you go.
Because it would go to the youth pastor.
Well, that's one of our main focuses as a youth minister is to get in good with the custodial staff.
That's right. That's right.
That is the goal. You always bring them something.
That's the wisdom of age right
You have a
there.
custodial staff?
One.
Oh.
Well, actually, there's 2 because there's a guy that comes in and does stuff. So it's actually.
Does he actually have a staff?
Yeah, he would if I wasn't nice to him.
Huh.
There's a lot of things. Anyways, purpose statement of our church is helping people to. I better look it up. No, it's helping people to know the abundant life or to find the abundant life in Jesus Christ, and that just kind of flows down into our youth group. We don't have a tailored out mission statement for our youth. We're called The Gathering, and I guess the goal is to get them to have a Christian worldview, because I think if we have a Christian worldview, what the world throws at us can't knock us off our pedestal. Mm-hmm. I like, I'm going to reference Duck Dynasty here. I know that I did that a couple weeks ago in a sermon.
Put that in the tag so people, when they search Duck Dynasty, this will pop up.
Jace Robertson was overheard one of the camera guys say when they first came to start shooting the A&E show, in between Duck Commander and Duck Dynasty right there anyways, they said, this show is going to ruin this family. And he said, you don't know my family. And because they're grounded in the things of God, and you hear them speak and you know that. And that is my utmost goal for youth, is to get them grounded in the things of God. And when the world throws stuff at them, it doesn't make them sway to the left or the right. Basic attendance is basic, yeah. I'd say any given Sunday around about 250. So we're there, and that's pretty much all I got on those ones.
Cool. I say just really fast because we've kind of gone longer than I was thinking. Right. Let's just go real fast, go through here and say something that it's exciting you about your youth group, about your youth ministry.
Sure.
Just something that's exciting you. Could be current, could be overall. However you want to do it.
Sure. What excites me most about our youth ministry right now is just partnering with a couple of other youth pastors in town to do outreach on the public school campus. We have a group that meets on Tuesday mornings at Rolla High School, 7 o'clock, 204. Shameless plug.
That's right.
And
that's right.
And does that mean I have to get this up tonight?
Maybe.
Wow.
But we have Bible study and worship and
That's
prayer and donuts at 7 every Tuesday morning, and just there's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of togetherness, and it's really brought a lot of life and excitement to what we're doing as a youth ministry. I know for us, just partnering with others, so it's something I'm really excited about.
Cool. Right now the thing I'm excited about is just the young kids that are coming up. Actually this year I don't think we have very many coming up, but this previous year we had a really large group come up, and we've gotten new students coming in, and it's neat to see them growing and kind of interacting with each other. And it was hard at first to get them adapted into our ministry, but to see them, their actual initiation last year was going to Houston, Texas to minister to inner city kids. Like almost that whole team that went were, new 7th graders. And it was just really cool to see that. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to see young students, coming up and learning about Christ and working together and loving on each other and loving Jesus. And it's been a lot of fun.
Man, I'm excited about a lot of different things. I do love the Youth United thing that's going on. I'm going to take a minute and talk about Youth United because I'm really excited about that. Being here for such a long time and having the opportunity to be a high school student in a youth group here in Rolla. There wasn't a lot of unity amongst the churches when I was in high school. And even whenever I was helping in my first couple of years of part-time ministry, a lot of the youth ministers didn't like to get together and didn't like to do stuff. So I'm really excited about things like Youth United, things like the National Day of Prayer stuff that we've been doing for, this will be our 4th year now, because I'm excited to break down the walls between different churches. And I'm excited for us to get together. I'm excited for our students to see, that there are other Christians that they go to school with, and to see that there's teachers and there's principals and administrators that they go to school with who follow Christ as well. So I'm really pumped about that as a community. And about what's happening amongst our churches, and not only the friendship that we have here too, because I'm really excited about that. As far as in our own youth ministry, man, there's a lot of stuff I'm excited about. I'm excited, I think, the most about how our kids love other people. We've had a lot of different things that have happened this last year, and getting new people and different stuff in, and our kids have made a lot of these people feel really welcome and really special, and really loving people like Christ loved them, people who aren't loved at home and, been rejected in different areas, about people coming to the church and feeling love. And I'm really excited about that. It's starting to build relationships, starting to deepen the kids' faith and these new people, but also just making them feel like I have a place that I can belong. I have a family, I have a group of people, I have adults, I have kids that care about me. And I'm just excited about that. So hopefully that's a life-changing thing for some of these kids that have never had that before.
Awesome. It's exciting.
It is. It is. I would say the most exciting thing that I see happening at the Strange Youth Ministry right now is I'm just seeing, the young people that become real Christians. I'm seeing them develop a faith that is unique and specific to each individual. I'm seeing each of them. We got several kids that have read the new book, The Story. Several of them have bought that and read it completely through. And it's really changing their hearts. It's really changing their lives. And we have several kids that a year ago they didn't know anything about God, and they're starting to become leaders. In the church and in their community, and they're, and I would agree with these. One of the most meaningful things I see happening in our community is the togetherness between all of us. We're working together. I also am really excited about the National Day of Prayer event we're going to have on May 1st at the Baptist Church. And to see us share all things in common, like they did in the Book of Acts, that's really meaningful to me. And moving forward, I would just pray that the Lord would cause us as leaders in, our community to model that behavior for others, that God is bigger than our churches. God is bigger than our personal beliefs, that He's bigger than that there's something eternal happening. When we call it ministry, sometimes we think it's more about material goods, but we really have been given something by God called grace. And for us to be able to minister that with each other and to each other is really meaningful to me. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about, seeing, God bring unity in this group here that you're seeing and other places in our community.
I would have to say, mine is a real simple, thing that excites me most about youth ministry is when a student, I almost said kid, but they're not kids, they're students. I'll try to make sure I say that, just so you know, is when they get it.
That's right.
When you see it in their eyes, when you see it take hold of their life. A lot of times in youth ministry, you don't get to see that a lot. You go through what God has called you to do. You do what you do. and you allow God to just affect the lives of those you're ministering to. But when you see it in the life of a kid, when he asks for accountability, when things he's struggling with, when I got a card once from a girl and it was on a birthday card. She just wrote, "Thanks for letting me see the light," or helping me see the light. Not letting me, I had nothing to let there, but thanks for helping. And it's those things that keep you going and keep you going, and that is an excitement when you see that change in a lifestyle that is going to affect them on and on and on and on. I too, to reiterate the Youth United thing, working together with these guys is just horrible. I'm just kidding. It's the worst.
It's kind of like the music.
It's the worst. Yeah.
I do it, but
I do it, but
Right. It's both my like and my dislike.
Yes. I'm pinching myself the whole time.
Yeah.
They don't shower. Obviously, they don't shave.
We're men.
Yes.
That's right.
Men.
Men in tights.
Hey,
No,
my wife.
You don't want to see me in tights. You do not want to see me in tights.
We've just crossed over the line.
Here's the
But,
line of appropriateness.
Just when you can see a kid get it, I think everybody here would agree that makes it all worth it. Even if it's one.
That's right.
One person that you see. That's what this was all about. We're just here to do what we're called to do and let God take care of the rest.
Yep. Awesome. Well, I think it's going to wrap it up this episode, and I'm hoping we'll do this again, right?
Yeah.
Like tomorrow.
We'll see how many likes we get.
Yeah. So make sure you like it, make sure you comment, and make sure you keep tuned in. And hey, I don't know about you guys, but I want teenagers in church. I want them learning about Jesus. And any of these churches,
if anybody who likes us, is there a place where they can send in a question? Maybe if they want to ask our youth minister?
I would say right now you can send in a question in the comment section, or actually did create a Gmail account. I know.
Is it RIP?
Rolla ympodcast@gmail.com.
Wow.
Rolla ympodcast@gmail.com.
We want to answer your questions.
Yes. We probably won't answer them very well, but we'll try. So,
We'll see.
do that.
Great.
Okay?
Bye.
Bye.